Output minus input, that is nothing but your GST payable. Output tax. How to calculate your output tax? Simple one. Take your 5 lakh, assume that the tax rate is 18%. Your GST calculated on sales. We call it as output tax. Now, whatever GST payable, you have to split into two. One will be CGST and one more will be SGST. A warm welcome to one and all. This is your Adasa here, lecturing Vidyashram First College, the Temple of Excellence. Now we are discussing your tax management session 4. Almost it is the last session on this particular topic, introduction to goods and service tax. Now, so under introduction to goods and service tax, which are the topics are very important. The topics are very important in the sense like, what is GST? The history of GST. In this GST, what are the advantages? What are the limitations? What are the features of GST? And so what is the additions? Everything we learned, and in the previous session, we worked out 3 to 4 problems on aggregate turnover. You may get only problem on GST is aggregate turnover. But safer said, we'll do small problem which may come for your 5 marks. What is that? GST computation. What is that? GST computation. Now, so your agenda is all about the GST. I'll tell you the concept. Later we'll go for only 2 problems so that it may come, it may not come in your examination. So that I can't give you guarantee that these kind of problems will come in your examination. Why? Because GST will carry only 10 marks. In that 10 marks, almost we have covered everything. But safer said, we'll learn this is the easiest one so that you should not miss out if they ask these kind of questions. Now, the concept is very simple. What kind of problem it is? Like, your GST should be calculated on the basis of like your output tax. What is this? Your output tax. From output tax, you are supposed to minus input tax. Output tax minus input tax. Output minus input, that is nothing but your GST payable. Hope you are clear. What is the calculation of GST? Easiest one. Output tax minus input tax. Whatever balance or answer you will get, that is GST payable. In this, what do we do? Whatever GST payable is there, minus input tax credit. The final answer will be net GST payable. Hope you are clear. What is the procedure? Output tax minus input tax. You will get GST payable minus ITC. The final answer will be net GST payable. Now we will understand one by one. What do you mean by output tax? We'll go for output tax. Output tax, it is nothing but any tax calculated on sales. Not any tax, your GST calculated on sales. We call it as output tax. Now, GST calculated on purchases. GST calculated on purchases, we call it as input tax. Hope you understood what is output tax. Hope you understood what is input tax. Now, sales minus purchases, you will get GST payable. Yes. After that, you will get ITC. ITC stands for input tax credit. What do you mean by input tax credit? Easiest one. If you have excess tax paid earlier. If you have excess tax paid earlier. I'll give you a simple example. Just assume that you enrolled or joined some college. What is the fees of the college? Assume that the fees is 50,000. By mistake, you have done online payment of 70,000. What is the fees of the college? 50. And how much you paid by mistake? By mistake, you made online payment of 70,000. What is the extra amount you paid? The extra amount you paid is 20,000. There are 2 options are there. One thing, the college will refund the 20,000, and the one more thing is the college will say that second year fees is 50,000. Whatever extra you paid, you can adjust in your second year. Next year, you pay only 30,000 because 20,000 already you paid extra. This is called your ITC. Even in your GST also, whatever GST you paid extra, instead of 100 rupees, you paid 140 rupees. 40 rupees extra you paid. That 40 rupees you are supposed to adjust in future tax payable. Hope you are clear. Yes, this is all about, we call it as net GST payable. Hope you are clear. This is all about, we call it as net GST payable. So we'll go for one example problem so that you will understand better. Now, assume that in this problem the question will be sales 5 lakh, purchases. So assume that 3 lakh, input tax credit. So it will be like, we'll go with 18% in the sense, yes, 20,000. So everything is in rupees only. Everything is in rupees. These are the information right now we have. Sales we have, purchases we have, ITC we have. Now, in this, what is the procedure? Output tax minus input tax. So you will get GST payable minus ITC, net GST payable, net GST payable. Hope you are clear. There is a calculation of procedure we are supposed to do. Now, this is your question. Now, this is your answer. Hope you are clear. You have your question also. You have your answer also. Now, output tax. How to calculate your output tax? Simple one. Take your 5 lakh. Assume that the tax rate is 18%. What is the tax rate? 18%. Now, on 5 lakh, you calculate 18%. It will be how much? On 5 lakh, if you calculate 18%, you will get 90,000. Output tax is 90,000. 5 lakh multiplied with 18%, it will be 90,000. Next, go with input tax. Input tax is on purchases. Hope you got it. Yes. Input tax on purchases 3 lakh we have. On 3 lakh you calculate 18%. How much you will get? 54,000. 54,000. So remember, on this we calculated 18%. On this we calculated 18%. Hope you are clear. Yes. So this is done. 90,000 minus 54. What is your answer? 36,000. 36,000. Now, what is your ITC now? Simple one. Your ITC is 20,000 because already you paid excess. Already you paid excess. That 20,000 will consider here. 36 minus 20. Your net tax payable is 16,000. Hope you are clear. Yes. Now we have done all this, but remember, if you are paying GST means there are two GST are there. One is what? The CGST and SGST. Central Goods and Service Tax, and the next one, State Goods and Service Tax. Now, in this what happens? Whatever the tax is there, you have to divide it into two. Like this will be 45,000 and this will be 45,000. Means these are the overall tax. Half we have to give to central government, half has to be kept by state government. Now, out of 54, you can make it as 27,000. 27,000. Your answer will be like 18,000 18,000. Here also you are supposed to write 10,000, 10,000. And the last one, 16,000, here also make it off. So it will become 8,000 and 8,000. Hope you are clear. Yes, this is all about your GST payable. Whatever the GST payable, this you can call it as GST. Whatever GST payable, you have to split into two. One will be CGST and one more will be SGST. Hope you are clear. So no need to take any screenshot, just you have to remember the concept. So the agenda is about GST. We discussed about your output tax, input tax and ITC. ITC means input tax credit. We did a small problem on input tax credit. If you want to write down, or if you want to take a screenshot, please take. Remember, this is your question and this is your answer. I'll go out of the screen. So these are the format. These are the basic problem on GST. Yes. So this is all about your today's session. Hope you understood. Yes. This is the smallest topic and as I told you, this is not compulsory in your examination, but it is a easy, better you learn it because in case they have asked means easily you can score 5 marks. Thank you.